All right, hey,
Hey.
my name's Evangeline.
Hey.
I honestly hate these icebreaker things. They're so
Oh.
awkward,
Oh.
but we can just
Um,
get through them. We honestly don't even have to answer the
no,
questions.
no, it's cool. I love icebreakers. I think it's a really good way of me to really get to know other people. And I just really want to get connected to other people. I just think it's really important in life.
Joking, right? I've never heard
No, why
anyone
would I
say
be
that.
joking? I told you I love icebreakers. You want to go first?
Um, uh, I didn't even see what she put up on the board. I honestly wasn't even listening to what she was saying, so.
Okay, I can go first if you want.
Uh, okay.
All right. Um, let's start with an easy one, okay? What's your favorite color?
Well, yeah.
That's so cool. I think mine is yellow just because it really reminds me of the sun, and me and the sun just have this bond.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, question number two.
Oh, okay.
Um, let me think. When did your parents divorce?
What?
It was March 18th, wasn't it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you came
Is that
from
a
Yeah, you came home from soccer practice to find your parents screaming? Isn't that
This
right?
is world history. What?
Oh, 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 my bad. Sorry, I get a little bit carried away sometimes.
How do you know that?
Not important. Okay, question three. Are you ready?
Oh, no. How do you?
Okay. When did you first realize about that crushing truth that one day your life is gonna get so hard and unbearable that you can't do nothing but crave death? Or just pray to God that He might have mercy upon your poor, poor soul?
Prank? Is someone did someone put you up to this? Because this is
It was June. It was June, right? 15th, 2008, right? It was your 10th birthday. You were surrounded by people, but you realized you're going to be so alone for the rest of your just for the rest of your life, right?
I never told you my birthday.
Or was it
Um,
on August 29th, 2020, when you were at your
no.
work and struggling because you were so alone and you had to come to terms with that this is going to be your life. It's just your life, right?
What the hell?
Right? Ah, I'm kidding with you. You should have looked in the eye. You should have seen the look on your face. Man. You really thought I was being for real?
Those are all very real dates. How did
Ah,
you?
don't worry about it. I was just joking with you. Anyways, go on. What are your questions? What are your questions for me? I want to know. I want to know your questions.
I think I'm gonna drop out of high school.
Are we recording? Hello?
8. We're kind
Wow.
of on a roll.
I
Wait,
know.
I think we missed one episode this year.
Did we?
I think we did.
Like, without telling people that we're gonna take a break? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I
We
think you're
missed
right.
one.
Yes, yes, yes. You are right.
Okay. Okay, but other than that, we're on a roll.
We're kind of balling right now. I'm proud of us.
I know. I feel like it's a pretty low bar, but I
It
think
is a very low bar.
we've barely passed it.
But hey, we passed and that's what matters.
Yeah, barely.
Okay, that's how I got through high school, okay? So don't
Okay.
don't knock my knowledge or my logic, please. Why are you punching me down when I'm already so low? I am already so low.
we don't We don't need to share the the text messages that took place before this. Put them
No,
on
I know.
blast.
No, I know. I'm just saying it is, I still think that line is very funny.
No, it is. It's like,
Very funny.
yeah.
We should use it in our movie.
Yeah, that we're still developing
We're
the
still
movies.
working on it.
Yeah, we
Anyways,
don't need to worry about the script.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
But I hope everyone's doing very well.
Yes.
We certainly are somewhere. Yeah,
What?
we certainly are somewhere.
Well, we're in 2 different locations.
Yes, we are. That we are. Or
That's
maybe
the
we're in the same
magic of
location.
this podcast.
I'm actually in your closet right now.
Oh, well, I don't really have like a shut closet, so I definitely be able to see you. So,
Well, I'm in your closet.
okay.
Hi.
Okay. That's
It's
that
not
would
very
definitely make sense. My small little closet
your
with
small little closet.
see-through
Yeah, it's comfy in
curtains.
here. I don't know. Anyways,
Is it comfy? Because like there's a bunch
kinda.
of boxes and
Yeah, I've
like
got a back.
no room to sit,
I've got a
stand
very bad
comfortably.
back these days, so the more stiff my bed can get, that would be great.
A bed
Yeah,
in the closet?
yeah, those boxes.
I would definitely not count these boxes as beds. I also like would not want to be in there because there's a lot of dust and spiders and webs probably
They're
in
my
there.
friends. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Well, dude, no, that's like a thing though here. I didn't realize there were like so many bugs that just kind of like
Oh,
lived in the house. Like you think like you got ants and all that stuff. Like no, it's like a whole different ball game out here.
I I didn't realize you were talking about like bugs, and I thought like people were just casually sleeping in your closet. Like, did this happen before?
No, no.
Okay.
It's just like I don't know. They just always end up somewhere in the house and in the shower. It's really annoying. It's so annoying. I like turn on the shower, wait for it to like heat up, and then I turn back and there's just like a giant spider or there's like another large bug in there and then I have to take it out and it's just like I don't it'll be like right after like the shower got cleaned. Like spotless and there's a bug. I don't
I
it's just annoying.
That's funny because I don't really have bugs anywhere else in the house right now. But my extra bathroom in my house, that thing is always full of spiders for some reason. And I think the like open vent in
The
the
one
room,
in your room or
no, the one that's like in my hallway.
oh, okay.
I don't know if you ever looked up when you were in there. There isn't just an open vent. So I think that might be
Oh,
part of it. But
hmm.
also, there were like spiders in there before we renovated that bathroom, so I don't know. Anyways, I don't really go to that bathroom, so it's not my issue.
Yeah, I don't really understand why you don't just like clean your bathroom to use the
Well, it's
bathroom,
not.
but you just give it to your cats.
Well, okay, well, that's literally because me and my mom could not compromise on where to put the litter box. So at that point, I was just like, whatever, it's just gonna be in my room. And I mean, hey, it's fine. I'm
Why
gonna
do your cats get your bathroom?
because
That's
because
crossing a boundary.
because she will not let me put the litter box anywhere else in the house.
But why can't you go to the bathroom where a litter box is?
I need to clean my bathroom first.
But it's like years.
Listen, we don't need to get into the state of my bathroom right now, okay?
I just like you just let your cats like go
Because that is my cat's
ham.
room right now.
Cats don't get a room.
My cats do.
That
I'm
is
sorry that your
mm-mm.
love does not have any room for hearts. Wait.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry that your heart doesn't have any room for love, okay?
No, it does.
No, it does not.
No, it does. I don't think cats or dogs for that matter, if you live in like a single story house, a standard, not a standard because that's well, in California, I
My
feel
house
like
is
that's a
very
standard.
small.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a
Compared to other
standard
houses.
size.
Okay.
It's a standard size.
Okay, I'll take standard.
That's like plenty for 2 to 3 people. Like
Well, yeah,
that's
2 to 3
plenty.
people live here.
But if it was just yourself living there, like that's plenty of room.
Yeah,
That
if it
is
was
not
just
as
myself,
small.
if it was just myself living here, the litter box would be in the laundry room.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But also like what would you do if you were in an apartment? Would you like
I don't
one
know.
bathroom, one bathroom?
Why are you throwing these hypotheticals at me?
Because you know what? I want to make this very clear to the audience because I just want to prove that I was very right about something, which is my toxic trait. Um
You are right about
Sophia
nothing. Being
Sophia
right
and
is the
Crystalline
thing.
got kittens around the same time.
I
Is that
love
a fair statement?
sure. I got them
Okay.
before Crystalline, but whatever.
Yeah, but I mean like it happened kind of in
Sure.
COVID, which is honestly at this time anything that happened in COVID was the same time. Um and you know, it was like, oh cool, Sophia and Crystalline, getting some pets of their own, you know, cool experience. And then I started hearing all these
You
things
did
over our
not think
Discord.
that me getting was a cat was cool. Do
I
not
didn't.
lie.
Oh.
Do
Oh, well,
not
I mean,
imply.
like, I didn't think it was like a bad thing. I don't know. I
I
don't.
love I love my kids. I love them. I'm sorry.
Okay, that is not at all what I'm. Okay, let me just take the audience through this
Okay, sure.
narrative. Um, so after a while on our Discord calls, I kept on hearing both of you. It was like one of you would either just be like, "Oh, like, why would you do that? Don't do that." And I'd be
They're
like, "What
cats.
happened?" And you guys were like, "Oh, they scratched me. Oh,
Yeah,
they
my cat
knocked my
bit
stuff
me.
over." And you're like laughing about it. And after a while, I just said, "You shouldn't let them do that because
You
I've known
obviously do not
cats."
own cats.
No, I have. I've been around cats and dogs almost my entire life. And not once have any of those cats, unless I provoked them when I was 6 years old, have ever scratched me, bit me, knocked things over, and been little assholes. But your cats, and I warned you both. I was like, you shouldn't let that happen.
I never
And now they're
complained about
grown.
it.
No, that's the issue. That's what I was saying.
Do
You
you know
guys were
why?
like,
Do you know why?
"Oh, they scratched
Because
me." And
I coexist in the space with them. It's you don't own pet like you don't currently own a pet, so you do not get it.
what?
You don't own cats, so you don't get it. Cats are so much more different than dogs.
Did you not just hear what I said? I
If I
just said
gotta be
I've been
honest,
around
no,
cats and dogs my entire life.
I know,
Entire life.
but but cats, you coexist in a space with them, and I'm currently coexisting in a space with my cats. And I don't care if they scratch me. That's just the part of owning a cat.
You're telling yourself you don't care, but
No,
I
I really don't. I don't know
that's
why you think I
ridiculous.
do. Why are you creating an issue out of something that is not an issue in the first place?
What? How is it not an issue that your cats scratch you? I feel
It's
like
not
any
an
other person I
issue because
talk
the
to is
scratch heals. The scratch heals. It's not a big deal.
it's ridiculous.
I don't know why you're so upset over this.
No, because we went to Crystalline's house, and Crystalline got mad that her cat was scratching and biting her. And whenever you would go over to Crystalline's house, you'd be like, "He is fine. Oh, little Ollie. Oh, it's." And Crystalline would be like,
Ollie.
"No."
He's
Crystalline and I
adorable.
were like, "No, that's not okay. That is not normal. Like, you're no. That would you take that from a dog? If your dog was like jumping on you and scratching you every single time you came home and like
Well, yeah,
doing
Diesel
all
does.
that." I know, but also because that's a unique situation. I understand why that dog does that, but your cats live inside. Like they are spoiled and they should not scratch you. That is not.
They
That is
don't
not.
scratch me.
You just said they do.
They haven't scratched me in so long.
No, you just said that. No, because I just.
You know what? We're moving on.
God.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't know how much more longer.
You were backtracking so hard.
I don't know how much more longer I can walk in circles trying to tell you how this does not matter.
It does, but you've just taught yourself that it doesn't.
Evangeline, why does it matter? Are you just upset my cats don't like you?
What? No, I don't care about that.
Okay, then why do you care if they scratch me?
No, because at the beginning, I feel like you're forgetting something, and I feel like Crystalline would agree as well. And I'm really trying not to like
What am I
implant
forgetting?
memories. That I feel like you got annoyed when they would do that in the beginning, and then over time you were like, "Hee, it's fine."
I was never annoyed.
That's BS.
annoyed?
That is BS when
That
they
is
knock
not
over your
BS.
stuff, scratch you. I can't. They're so you like when they scratch you? Are you like sadistic or something?
No. Why are you okay? Why are we hopping to it's okay if my cats scratch me? Keyword my cats because they're my cats and I understand. To I like it when they scratch me. That has no correlation.
Well, you said you don't. Well, you said
I
you
don't care
don't
because
like it.
I don't like getting scratched, but it's fine because they're my cats.
Okay, you can. I think you've conditioned yourself to think that, and
Sure,
that's
fine. Yeah, sure. I conditioned myself to like getting scratched by my cats. Sure, let's go with that.
okay. I'm just saying that is, in my experience, not normal behavior. I'm
Okay, think about the time you met me to now. Think about one time I have exhibited normal behavior.
well. I don't
See?
like to hear that you get scratched by your cats
Why?
because I don't
Why?
think a lot of people would like getting harmed by their animals. I'm not saying that your cat is like scratching like and slitting your throat in the middle of the night, but like
Why are you upset over this?
I'm not even upset. It's just really funny.
You're getting so intense over this, over my cats.
It's just really funny.
Why is it? Oh, me getting hurt is funny?
No, I think it's funny that you conditioned yourself to think that it was normal for cats to just like scratch you. Like that's like beginning kitten behavior that you're supposed to like get them to not do after a while.
They don't scratch. You don't understand. They don't scratch me that much.
Okay. I mean, hey,
I will leave. I will leave this call. You can do the rest of this episode by yourself.
you live your life, but when I have animals, I will not be allowing them to scratch me.
Are you gonna declaw your cat?
What? No, I didn't say that. All of the cats I've known have never been declawed and they don't scratch me, so
Sounds like you are gonna declaw your cat.
nope, that is
Yep.
See, now you're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, I am.
I was trying very hard not to do that to you. So
Oh, you did. You did. You said that I liked getting hurt.
okay, that was more of a question.
No, it was not.
No, I said, so you like getting hurt by your cats, as in, like, there was a question, like, so
No,
you like getting hurt by your cats? Like,
you said I was a masochist.
I asked if you're sadistic, but you used the right term, I did not. So now
Ha!
you're
Right.
putting your own words in your mouth.
Well, I corrected you, therefore I'm right.
Okay, well, I think overall I have a valid point and you can live your life the way you want to, but I would
Girl,
personally just
why
not deal with that.
why couldn't you have said that like 20 minutes ago? Like why
Did
did
you
you
not
have to lead me on this epic journey only to be like we live two different lives and that's okay.
did you
Why?
not hear me at the beginning? I said I'm literally
No,
just
you
telling
did
this
not.
story to
You did
prove
not
I
say
was
that.
right.
You did
No,
not
that's what
say
I
that.
said. No, I
No,
said
you
at the
didn't. No, you
no,
didn't.
I said at the
No, you
beginning.
didn't.
I said at the beginning, I'm
You
only
said
saying this, pulling this narrative to prove that I am right about something. That's what I said.
here's the thing, you're not right about it.
But I kind of am.
No, you're not. In what situation are you right in this? What even is your argument in the first place?
Oh my god, my argument is that you shouldn't let your cat scratch you, just like you
I
shouldn't let
don't
any other
let them
animal scratch
scratch
you.
me. They just scratch me.
No,
You
you let them at the
okay,
beginning. That's what I'm
me
saying.
letting them scratch me is like them coming up and scratching me willy-nilly. Tell me the last time that I complained about a cat scratch.
No, I just feel like sometimes you just like go, ow, and then I'll be like, what? And you're like, oh, my cat.
Yeah, because sometimes they walk on me and their claws pop out. It hurts. Do you know how cat paws works?
Yes, I do. Oh my god,
Apparently
dude.
you don't.
I've spent my entire life around cats and
No,
dogs.
you have not.
Yes, I have.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
And you would understand my situation here.
Well, no, I don't understand it because
Yeah,
I haven't
exactly. You
experienced
have
that.
not. You don't know what I'm going through, therefore you never had cats in your life. Boom, roasted, conversation
That
done.
no. No. Absolutely not. I mean, conversation can be done, but the first part, absolutely not. No.
Here's Mumbo number 5. Bam, 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 bam.
Um, well, that was eventful. That wasn't even on our talking points
I
at
hate
all.
you. You know that
How
we were
did
gonna have a
wait,
nice, chill episode.
wait, I'm confused. I already forgot how that even got brought up.
I don't know either. Oh,
Wait.
because we were talking about my bathroom.
Oh, yeah. And then I
I
was
hate.
saying that you should, like, reclaim your bathroom.
I will reclaim it eventually.
Okay.
Man,
Well, we'll get back to that point in 2 years. See if that changed.
you're insufferable.
Um, my god, I'm, like, crying.
Are you? You should be.
No,
You should be
no, because I'm, like,
sobbing.
laughing so hard.
You should be sobbing in absolute agony right now.
Okay. Well, Sophia, how have you been enjoying The Last of Us?
Well, I'm only like 3 hours in. I'm at that part where you get flipped upside down and Ellie's trying to cut down the refrigerator. Have I died a lot? Yes. But here's the thing.
Wait, what mode are you playing on?
Just the default mode that you're defaulted on.
Which is, I'm assuming, like, medium,
Dude, I don't
or
know. Hold up, let me check right now.
you should probably watch it be, like, grounded, like,
Uh,
permadeath. Well, obviously not permadeath, but
how do I check?
it should just be in.
Extras? No. Hold up, I'm gonna quit to main menu. I was playing before we started recorded, by the way.
Mhm.
Is it in options? No. Is I will say though, while I'm figuring this out, um, I really, 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 really like the PS5 controller, like a lot. Um, since it's like the lights change depending on whose character POV I'm in. Like for Joel, it's green, and for Sarah, it was purple.
Oh, dude, you would love playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order because your even on the PS4 your controller light changes according to like what color lightsaber you're using.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that next.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get
And
that
Jedi
next.
Survivor is coming out, but I think it's only on PS5, so that kind of sucks
Yeah,
for
it
me.
is. Heh. Awesome for me. Um. Oh, I found the difficulty thing. I am on moderate.
That's like such a refined level like title
Wait,
for the
what?
game. That's like such a refined way of saying medium.
I said just the default mode, which should have just been medium, and you're like, oh, but what is it called?
No, I said it should have. I said it probably is medium, but then you like still wanted to look it up, which is
No, I
fine.
did not. I totally was not doing anything. Um, but also,
Okay.
I don't. No, I don't think you experienced it.
What?
But there's adaptive triggers. I don't know if PS4 has it, but
Um. To be fair, I also haven't played the game in a while,
okay.
so
Well, it would be with any game, but L2 and R2, they're like if something requires like more pressure to press down, it'll be like harder to press. Like I don't know how
kind
to
of like analog, like keyboard.
kinda, but it's like I don't know, like I'm trying to think of a scenario where like it'd be kind of easy to understand what I mean.
Is
Like
it
if you're
being
pushing
used?
something,
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was about to
like
say.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're like you're pushing something and you're using L2 to push it, like it'll be harder for you to push down the trigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understood that reversed. Okay, now I get it. Oh,
So
that's cool. No, that
yeah,
definitely was not the case with the PS4
so
DualShock.
like when I reload a gun or like when I fire a gun, like I can feel it because it's like you feel kind of like that jolt through your trigger.
Oh.
Really cool.
Hmm.
And the rumble is really nice on this thing. So it
Yeah,
gets like
PlayStation controllers are pretty nice. I like using them with my computer when I can.
and also like the flashlight. I told you about this, but when I use the flashlight and it starts flickering, you actually have to like hit your controller against your hand to make it start working again.
Did they do that with PS4? I don't know why I feel like that
Sure.
feels like a familiar mechanic.
But I
Um
just think it's cool. And I'm not that far in, so I haven't discovered all the mechanics, but I really like that. But that's like gameplay wise. Story wise.
yeah, you
Um
can shake the controller.
yeah. I
That
just hit it
happened.
against my palm. Like I'm
Yeah, it's
doing like,
cool.
yeah.
Naughty Dog just like really knows how to utilize
Oh yeah.
like every single function on a PlayStation because like on Uncharted you could like swipe the D-pad
Mhm.
to like get the journal and I
Oh, that's
think maybe
cool.
to draw too. I mean, obviously you weren't like drawing, but like if you swiped it, it would be kind of like the wash over like
Yeah.
drawing would be there, but it was really cool. Um but yeah, I love Naughty Dog. It's just so good.
I you see now I'm like you know how like when I was like really like fixated on watching a lot of movies, I had like my director quartet.
Yes.
I feel like I'm like just like I'm starting to discover like my video game quartet, like like my production companies and kind
Mhm.
of genres. Cause Rockstar, I'm really vibing with the Rockstar games. Might be vibing with the Naughty Dog games. I don't know yet, but yeah.
Wait, you still gotta play GTA. Or
Well,
have you?
I've played GTA before. I just don't own a copy.
Oh. Which GTA?
Um, I don't remember if it was 5 or San Andreas.
Well, those are San Andreas looks
I know,
much older graphic
I
wise.
know, I
Okay.
know. I don't remember how the graphics look. I just kind of vaguely remember. That was like when I was like hardcore playing it though.
Mm.
But like I've played GTA 5 before.
Oh, okay.
I played GTA at like an age where I probably shouldn't have.
But didn't we all? I mean, I
We
played
all did.
GTA
That's the
when I was
thing.
10, so
Yeah, same here. I think it was 10 or 8. It was one of the two.
yeah, because I played it when it came out because my grandpa got it for my aunt. That's a weird sentence to anyone who doesn't know the context for that. My aunt is only 4 years older than me because, yeah. So we got the game for her, and then I feel like I've told this story before on this show, but yeah, he got the game for her, and I came over not because she had the game. I just happened to go over when they got the game, and we started playing it, and then I did like it was like the yeah, it was like the opening thing, and you had to shoot down the helicopter, and I got it down in like one try. So gamer moment for me, 10-year-old gamer moment. And then at a family dinner, they decided to play it again. Luckily, my mom wasn't looking, but there's a level where you have to. I forgot exactly what happened, but it's like the level and the goal of the level is pretty much to get a bunch of illicit materials off of the computer, so you're just
Illicit
constantly
materials.
yeah. I don't want to get like
Hold up.
dinged
Can
by the
I
YouTube algorithm, so
hold up? I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna send you something that I thought that I popped into my head when you said that.
okay. Well, you have to keep on. You're on. Yeah, it's basically this person has a virus, and because he went on to a naughty site, a triple X rated site, and um, I swear to God, I don't speak like this in real life.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Um, but you have to like exit out of all of like the pop-up ads. Um, if you've been on those sites, you would know. um, and again, at context, this was at a family dinner. At 10, I kind of understood what was going on, but I kind of didn't. Luckily, my mom wasn't looking at that point. I don't think she looked the entire time because she usually never likes the games that we play. And there was just like, it was probably like the most graphic levels to be played during that family dinner. Like, at all the times you could have been playing that game, it was like the most violent, vulgar, graphic levels that you had to get through. um, so yeah, that was like my first experience with GTA.
You should
Memorable.
you should check the Discord.
Oh shoot. Come on, turn on mouse.
Because I think I'm very funny.
Oh my god. It's really stupid. It's stupid.
It's funny.
But I swear I don't talk like that. It's only
Yes, she
because
does.
I don't
Don't.
know how. No, I really don't. I
Yes, you do.
don't. I
I know.
don't.
Messing with you, man.
Good. Okay. See, she admitted it. I don't talk like that.
Do you realize, like, most of the time I literally just mess with you?
I know, but then people
I
are
don't
gonna
think
like
you
think like,
do.
oh, Evangeline like uptight, which I kind of am, but
I mean, you said that, not me.
no, I know, I'll admit that. But yeah, Last of Us. That's it.
Yes, 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 yes. What I
I
was
feel like I
saying,
hyped the game up too much because I feel like you're not as like emotionally invested. I don't
I'm
know.
not I'm not emotionally invested yet.
Okay. I'm surprised because usually like that's a
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing that I've been like, first off, I'm still recovering from Red Dead. You got to keep that in mind.
that's true.
That whole game wiped me out. And I feel like I need to I need to play another game in order to like fully like appreciate the game. Like I just need to, refresh my mind.
Get a palate cleanser.
Get a palate cleanser. And the
Mm.
thing here is that I feel like this story will not pick up until like a little bit later. Like I feel like I still got a little bit more to go until it like really gets me into it, cuz right now I'm at the part where I'm I'm trapped in one of Bill's traps, and
Yes.
I'm hanging upside down and I'm killing runners while Ellie tries to cut me down. So I'm just now kind of getting to the point where I need to go. I'm realizing the situation, cuz right now I feel like Joel is just now kind of warming up to Ellie. So I feel like once it like really gets hammered in that he's warmed up to her, then that's it. I'm in. I'm sold. But I hate apocalypse stories. This is something I never talk about. I don't like apocalypse stories. Not because they freak me out, but because I think they are so boring. They're just so boring because they're all the same. There's a zombie virus outbreak, people get infected, people die, there's probably some like terrible government. That's it. That's all. It doesn't matter like if it's zombie apocalypse, nuclear apocalypse, any other apocalypse. Doesn't matter. They're all the same to me. And I think fanfiction ruined that for me. Because a lot of the apocalypse AUs like were just the same concept, just repackaged in different fandoms. But I really like that this world, it's not just overrun by zombies. There's just pockets of zombies, and a lot of it is just empty space. It's a lot of just overgrown trees and plants on buildings, and some people just trying to live their life outside of those pockets of civilization. And maybe that's an aspect of apocalypse storytelling that I've never really experienced, but I like it. So,
Yes. Yay, you're getting it. Okay, you get it.
yeah, yeah.
No, because like Naughty Dog. Sorry, were you like going
Oh no.
on
I
another?
mean, I was just
Okay.
gonna say, I like it.
Yeah. Naughty Dog just does such a good job of humanizing things, and I already like I mentioned this like in one of our text chats. But it's the reason why Uncharted 4 is my favorite video game. I think I decided that a week ago. I was like, I think Uncharted 4, like that is my video game. Because it was the first time that I had really seen a video game in my experience, which is weird because I played a lot of video games. Like I played a lot of video games before that point, but it just there was something really human about it, and I got really invested in the story. And I will also
Mm-hmm.
admit, like, there's a bias for me because I'm a I'm a film student, nerd, like aspiring filmmaker. So when a video game offers me that more like cinematic experience, I'm much more willing to invest my time in it and invest like my emotions into
Yeah.
it. So I just feel like Naughty Dog has always done a good job of that with each Uncharted game. And despite my issues with The Last of Us 2, even there I can still get immersed. And it's just like they just really take storytelling in video games to a whole nother level. And it's really like what's so great about The Last of Us, because it really makes you pay attention to things, in my opinion, in video games that you just don't usually pay attention to. And they were kind of the first to do that, in my opinion. Because when you think about it, like there's Naughty Dog does a lot of like cool like tricks, especially before The Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 2 gameplay is possibly some of the best gameplay I've ever seen. Like a lot of like different ways you can go about killing your enemies and all of that stuff. But when you look at the first Uncharted games and even The Last of Us, now it's The Last of Us Part 1. But when you look at it, the gameplay isn't too difficult in the sense that it really is just like pick up the gun and shoot for most of the time. Obviously, you have shivs and there's melee and like you can throw the bricks and that kind of thing. But it's pretty like simple. Simple would be a better word. Simple gameplay. But it's because you're so immersed in the characters in the story that it makes the gameplay feel even more immersive and even a little bit more like it makes it feel more complicated than it is. Because also I think The Last of Us kind of makes you, I don't know, feel, there's some moments where it makes you feel kind of like, oh, should I be like killing these people? It kind of raises that question because of the whole like ludonarrative dissonance thing about like in a lot of video games you're just kind of like mowing people down and there's no real like conversation about that, which not every video game needs to have a conversation about that. Like that's ridiculous. But The Last of Us kind of brings that up. And it's even just like attributing names to the people you're killing. Like the enemies are like, no, Brian, dude, like you took out Brian, that kind of thing. Or like
R.I.P. Brian.
yeah. Or
I
even
think
like dogs and like that kind of thing. That's which is more of a Last of Us Part 2 thing. But like you feel kind of bad for like killing the dog. Like you're like, no, darn, I can't come up with a dog name.
Fidus. Fidus. Well, not Fidus.
Fido.
Fido.
Yeah, so Rudy, like something like that, and it
Yeah.
makes you feel bad. Obviously, that example did not make you feel bad because
No, but I get what you're
to,
saying because
yeah.
that's I tend to like more character driven things, especially when it comes to games, especially when they're open world.
Well, Last of Us is an open world.
I know it's not open world.
Okay.
But
it tricks you into thinking that it is sometimes.
Well, yeah, but like like maybe not even open world, but there is a world. I know I know like a lot of like yeah, every video game is set in a world, but like there's obvious world building and there's so many details in that tells you things even if it's subconsciously. Like I think that was the whole reason why I loved Red Dead Redemption so much was because every single character had something to them. Like they weren't just a side character. Like they were a character with a background, with skills, with flaws, and with personality behind them. They just so happened to be a side character. And no matter what town you went in and no matter where you rode, there were still people. You can still talk to them. You could help them. You can antagonize them. You can kill them for all that mattered. But there's just still always that kind of thoughtfulness within the game, which I feel like
an attention to detail.
Yeah, like maybe not even attention to detail, but just attention. It's not like you're a cowboy and you're committing crimes because you're an outlaw and this is the time where the law is really coming into effect. It's you're a cowboy who's an outlaw, but also you have these dilemmas and you live in a world. You have a world that you live in. You're not just a cowboy somewhere. You're a cowboy in a world, you know?
World building. Yeah.
World building and character driven. So I like I like a gruff character. I won't lie. It's one of my favorite tropes. It's grumpy, gruff character with a heart of gold. I love it. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. I like grumpy characters, and Joel is a very grumpy guy, and I like my grumpy guys. I know he dies though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that got
that's
spoiled for me.
yeah. Uh,
Which, I mean, I probably would have saw it coming anyways, because I feel like all of these characters kind of die. Like, the ones who
his
try
was
to do
just
good.
so like
Don't tell me. Just
no, I'm
shh.
just saying that it is it's probably not going to make you feel like, oh, this was a deserved character arc. Just putting it out there.
Well, I
Sorry,
don't think
but you already know my feelings about The Last of
I
Us
know.
Part 2, so it's not
I
like
don't
I'm
think.
really driving you to feel any certain
Well,
way.
okay. Here's my little qualm with major character death. I don't think it's a good ending. Like, at all. And I get like and and using death as a way to motivate another character can be good, but it's just the way it's written. So I don't know how this is gonna play out, because I do know that like he dies and Ellie's really upset and you know
Yeah.
goes kind of bonkers. Um,
Wait, yeah, wait a second. You already
well,
know the whole plot of The Last of Us 2 because we watched that Nakey Jakey
yeah,
video.
I know. But
Okay.
also I don't remember most of that video. I just remember that he dies and she kind of goes crazy.
Okay.
I don't
Okay,
know like the
that's a
intricate
good thing.
details of it. I just vaguely know the plot.
Okay. And the
Which
Goopy
does
Goblin gamer brain.
I know. It doesn't bother me when that happens because I don't know like what really leads up to it. Like I don't know the story of it. I just know
That's
the
fair.
plot.
You don't really have like a reason to be mad
Yeah.
or happy about it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I knew Arthur died, but I didn't know he died. Wait, did I just Oh,
What?
never mind. Spoilers for Red Dead in case that wasn't obvious.
Okay, that what you said kind of like felt redundant, but also maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I'm definitely missing something, but
Well, because I was just saying how like wait, what was I saying?
you're
Oh,
talking.
like Red Dead got spoiled for me, but I wasn't upset at the spoiler because I didn't know like the context of the spoiler. Like I didn't know how it happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not really upset that it got spoiled for me. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Death as a cop out. I feel like ending a like having a character do good and then when they do that good they die. I feel like that's such a cop out. Like why can't they live a happy life? Why do they have to die? Like it's such a common thing in media that they just die. And it's what why can't some characters be happy?
I think it really depends on the world. And obviously in any case it depends on the execution. Like I don't know, Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, Rise of Skywalker. I mean, that whole movie was just trash. But even if the movie was good and it still ended with him dying, like it would still be a bad ending.
But he died.
Like for literally
Oh,
almost no reason.
well yeah. Because he finally kind of did some good, so therefore he can't live anymore.
Yeah. It which I mean we could have a whole
Oh
podcast
yeah, we can.
episode about what could have been with Star Wars.
But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Last of Us.
I am.
Enjoying is a odd word for that game, but
I mean, I'm enjoying coming home from work and turning it on for a couple of hours and playing it before I go to bed. I guess
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I enjoy spending my time, the what little free time I have after work, I enjoy using it for this, so
There you go.
there we go. Anyways, I'm gonna play this, hopefully. I'm gonna finish it within a reasonable time. And then I'm gonna play the second one, and then I'll watch the show.
Woo!
Woo!
Tonight's episode was tragic. Tragic. Honestly, I think what happens in this episode is what's gonna change you
Oh boy.
in the game.
What do you mean he's gonna change me?
It's just I don't, you might see it coming what's gonna happen, but I think it's gonna be like pretty game changing for lack of better words.
Okay, like it's gonna change me, like, in what way? Like, is it gonna be like, am I gonna
Like shocking. Like
Okay.
shocking, kind of horrific.
So I'm gonna
Really
have a guttural,
sad.
like, it's gonna gut me.
Yeah, it's gonna gut you.
I'm gonna have a guttural reaction.
Gonna hit you like a bloater. Yep.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah. Although that's not much of a warning because there's a lot of things in the game that will do that. So
I know.
how did you feel about Sarah's death? Did you already know about that?
Well, yeah, because it's literally the first thing that happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like, did you know about that beforehand?
Oh, no. Well,
Oh, you didn't?
kinda.
Okay.
Because, okay, so there was, like, this, like, meme or something on my feed, and it was, like, something about 2 daughters named Sarah who die, and it was, like, comparing Joel to another character. I don't remember the context of it, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I know there's another girl that comes along the way, eventually. So I thought her name was Sarah, but I didn't know that, like, he actually had a biological daughter named Sarah who died in the beginning of the apocalypse. Like, I didn't know that happened. But I kind of knew it was coming just because of how everything was set up. Like, he comes home from work, she's staying up because it's his birthday. She gives him a watch. And then, like, he's like, you know, being like, stay back. I'm like, ooh, something's gonna happen to her. Because knowing what context I had before I started playing, I knew there had to be like some driving force that made him into the character he was after that. But I thought she would have gotten like bitten or something. Like, I was actually surprised that she got shot by like government guys.
Yeah.
So that was like upsetting in the sense that I'm like, you know, that's just generally upsetting.
So, like, were you expecting it to happen like in 15 minutes of gameplay? Because that's how long it takes, minus like deaths.
I expected it plot wise, I guess. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I expected it, but I didn't expect it.
Okay.
Like, I knew what was gonna happen. I just didn't know when it was gonna happen.
I think also, like, I have to remember that you're playing this now, like, actually 10 years after the game came out.
10 years?
So, like, yeah, because it came out in 2013.
This game is 10 years old?
Well,
Man.
I mean, not the version you're playing, because yours is the remastered
the
one.
game in general.
Yeah, the game in general. It's been out for 10 years. So when it first came out, like, that was a really, like, shocking thing.
Man.
That was, like, in every, like, try not to cry compilation. Because if you look it up, it's, like, YouTubers reacting to Sarah's death. And even PewDiePie was, like, sobbing. Like, every YouTuber who played it for the first time, sobbing. Which I know, like, they kind of amp it up for the YouTube, but, like, I mean, to cry, like, PewDiePie, like, doesn't cry. Like, that's not... like, that was the only thing, and Clementine's death, and... Not Clementine, Lee's death in The
From
Walking
Walking
Dead
Dead.
season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like it's such a iconic game. So many moments.
You know what was actually funny? Not funny.
Oh god.
Interesting, I guess. No, when I was like prior to me playing this, I haven't really seen much gameplay,
Hmm.
but when during certain scenes I'm like, I've seen this before. Like this seems familiar to me. So you saying that like it has like very iconic moments, like I totally believe you on that because I probably have seen
Yeah.
like some of these moments before. Just like okay, did I ever send you that? Sorry, I'm circling back to Red Dead. Have you ever heard of that audio that goes, "What are you, some kind of European toy maker?"
No, I don't think so.
I'll send it to you. But I did not know that that originated from Red Dead until I actually played the scene. But yeah, um, we'll see where this takes me. Cause do I already have an OC in the works? Maybe. That's besides the point.
Tried to make one and then I just like I couldn't cuz I couldn't compare anything to I don't know, I just couldn't find a way to add a character to the
Well,
story.
when I make like a fan character that is there for my own enjoyment.
Oh. Oh, okay. Cuz I like go Kevin Feige mode and like have
I know you
to
do.
yeah, it's like a whole ordeal.
To me, it's
Um
like it's just for my enjoyment. So it's like I do what I want with it. Obviously, I try to make it fit. Like I'm not like obviously gonna rewrite a whole character just to or write a whole character just to replace an existing character. So, but I've been thinking about it.
Also, I find it really funny like all the Joel X like male OC fix because I don't know why, but like Joel being gay is like the funniest like concept to me because he's barely even straight.
That's really funny.
Like man is like as straight as a rock. Like in the I like
In the sense that he
him
is.
being attracted to anyone is just besides Tess is really funny.
So what you're saying is that he is very arrow ace coded.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Might be a little projecting, but
But hey, who
I
doesn't?
just like putting it like putting in a gay love interest is just really funny because like I don't for that game like I I don't know I just can't I can't imagine Joel.
Okay, here's you know what's really funny about that? You know how like Ellie is 14 in the beginning of this game,
Yeah.
and the apocalypse happened, or like it started maybe around 20 years ago.
Yes.
So that means while all this was happening, someone was like, you know what? I really want to get it on right now. And then they did. And then they had a kid during all of this. I just
I
think that, yeah.
I um shoot, I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, well, that's geez, that's this is all our episode consisted of me chastising you about your cats and Last of Us.
Well, weren't we just complaining that we had nothing to talk about?
I know we were. I honestly didn't think that would take up so much time. Jeez. Um well, I don't want to like keep on making our episodes so long because they have been like going past that hour long. Like
I
an
mean,
hour and 10 minutes, sure, but like an hour and a half, I don't.
I don't see it as a bad
We're
thing.
not. I know, but I don't think we're funny enough for that.
Oh well.
um, but something I do want to touch on. So I was watching this show called Night Sky on Amazon, which I just finished today. Not as good as I hoped it would be, but it was. I mean, it was all right. Like honestly, the only reason why I'd give it 4 out of 5 stars is simply because the visuals were really good. Um, and J.K. Simmons is in it, and Sissy Spacek is in it. Though I don't think they had the best of chemistry, their acting, like independently, was really good. But you know how you watch like an Amazon Prime show and then they like promote one of their upcoming shows
Yeah.
or like before the episode plays? So I was like happily watching Night Sky for a few nights, and all of a sudden, this promo comes on, and it's like this Boehner song. It's it's got a bunch of I oh god, this is I swear I'm Arrow Ace, but when it comes to female fictional characters, they're I don't know what to tell you.
Something snaps within you.
Yeah, as Sophia's friends would say, I'm very lesbian coded. So
You are. I'm sorry.
yeah, like I am the definition. I'm queer baiting in real life. Or I'm lesbian baiting. That sounds like a crime.
I would just say queer baiting, yeah.
But I am. So like I'm a specific type of baiting because I am queer, but like that's why I said lesbian baiting.
Oh, okay.
Like gay baiting. That sounds a little better. Lesbian baiting is like too many syllables.
Yeah.
Getting into the minutia of it.
Anyways.
So I see this trailer, Boehner song, like I said, a lot of pretty women in it, and then I started getting the gist that it was in the 70s, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? And then at the end, it was like, wait, oh shoot, how does the song go? I've been listening to like nonstop. Grant me, cause I'll be beating it, beating it, beating you to it. I completely butchered that lyric, which is so funny because it's been stuck in my head. I don't know. She said like it's Riley Keough, um, and she's like the main actress in it, and it's Sam Claflin. He played that one dude in Hunger Games. I already forgot his name, which is funny because I really like those books, but I just no, not PETA.
Easer.
No,
The announcer guy.
no,
No?
no.
Okay.
What's his name? Now it's gonna bother me. It is Sam Claflin. Okay. Shoot, Finnick. Finnick. He had a weird little name. Finnick. Finnick O'Dare. That's who he played. That's how I remember him. But Riley Keough is singing, and then she does this like little smirk and wink, and she like tilts her head after she does this really good line of a song, and then it's like bam, Daisy Jones and the Six, and I was like, is this a band I've never heard of? turns out when I looked it up, I also noticed in the trailer that it said like based on a New York, was it New York best-selling thing that literally any book can get. Literally every YouTuber book has gotten on that list
Yeah,
for some
because
reason.
you can just pay. Okay, so this is actually an actual thing. So here's what they do: is before the book like becomes a thing, like before it goes on shelves, the publisher will pre-order enough to be considered a New York Times bestseller, and
Oh,
then they will
okay.
just sell everything in that warehouse. So it's like they like you can literally just pay to be on that list.
Okay. Well, that tracks.
Anyways,
But yes, this show I found out it's not even a real band. It's a fictional band. I have never heard of this book before. And I'm obsessed with this show before it's even out. So I don't it's you know what's so bad about it is that before I watch an Amazon show, I'm like really hoping that that promo comes on because it's like the only thing I have of this show. It's the only thing I have. And what also sucks is that it comes out weekly. And honestly, right now, I can't do I don't know. Maybe I will watch it weekly. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I have like a whole list of shows and it's just completely like wrecked my life. Like Daisy Jones has come into my life and she's wrecked it. And she's not even a real person. I am obsessed with a show that hasn't come out that's based on a book I have never heard of that is about a fictional band.
look at you go.
Autism.
Real. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but you did.
Yeah, alleged.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But that's where my brain is at the moment. And I think that's a good place to end.
Sure. Yeah. Well, today's been an eventful episode.
Yeah, yeah, it's just really funny. I was really struggling to come up with talking points, and we only talked about 3 of them. Actually, 2 of them.
Two of
One of
them.
them wasn't even supposed to be a
No,
talking
you were
point,
just being an asshole.
which is on brand.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
if you made it this far, thank you for listening. We appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Go leave us a like, a subscribe.
Yes, subscribe.
Leave us a subscriber. And also, we are
leave
once again
leave it at our doorstep. Yep, leave a subscriber at our doorstep.
Once again, we are still waiting on our first hate comment.
Yes.
Please, first hate comment, anyone. If it's better if it's genuine, okay?
Yeah, Crystalline, yours does not count.
Yours does not count. We get it all the time in your Discord. In our Discord.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. Would you like to say anything, Evangeline?
Hi binary, I'm assuming you're listening to this because you seem to always listen to these. Thank you for
binary.
spending your time listening to this because that's commitment. I'm really bad at selling this podcast. I'm like, who wants to listen to this like every time? But share it with your friends.
Share it with your mom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your
I'd say
grandma?
This is safe for moms.
Is this
a safe for moms podcast?
Safe for moms podcast?
SFW? Oh, it's still no SFM. Oop, that was can't spell. SFM.
Safe for moms. Safe for grandmas.
Moms.
Probably not
SFG?
safe for little sisters, just because we do say a couple of curse words.
Potentially safe for little sisters. PSFLS.
Your dad will probably be disappointed in you, and that's okay. All dads are.
So, safe for disappointed dads?
Sure.
SFDD? SFDD? Yeah. Well, we will not see you. We will talk to you, but we're not really talking to you because you'll hear us next week.
Just like I hope eventually that we are just 2 voices in the back of your head.
Yeah.
We are just the angel and devil that are sitting on your shoulders. Eventually.
Exactly.
Hopefully. Anyways, it's been a long day.
It has.
So, that being said, bye. See
Bye.
you next week.